Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team. Wanted to make this video on scalping stocks and the process on how to scalp stocks. When scalping, you're basically looking to profit on small price changes within the movement of a stock. So, you're looking to use your account as leverage and make, 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents a trade. And you're making several intraday trades. So you're making several day trades basically. So intraday trading is the same as day trading. And what you're doing is you're taking the amount of shares that you're looking to trade on a normal basis, and you're not trying to hit home runs. You're just trying to scalp and make little profits on the small price changes, right? So you're not looking to go for the big, huge home runs. You're not looking to do investing or go long term. Typically, you're out within minutes, sometimes several seconds, depending on what type of stock that you're trading. And you can do, penny stocks, or you could do large cap stocks, mid cap stocks, and you're using 1 and 5 minute charts basically, right? So 1 minute for entries and exits typically. Ideally, you want to get a good 5-minute chart setup. So you'd like to have a good 5-minute intraday setup. Looking for pullbacks, looking for pattern breakouts, enter on a 1 minute chart, exit typically on a 1 minute chart, and you're just looking for those quick moves in price movement, right? So it's very important to plan your entries and exits and always stick to your plan. Do not divert from it. Also, you want to make sure you don't get greedy. Don't try to hit home runs. And this is a process with scalping that you're not looking to let your winners run. You're in and out of the stock, right? That's a different process. There's other strategies where you can let your winners run. But with scalping, you're looking to get in and get out. And it's also very, very important to keep your losses small, right? If your trade starts to go against you, cut your losses, get out, look for potential reentry, look for other possible setups, or just sit on your hands and don't trade at all if there is no setup there. All right, so now I'm going to show you some real world examples on how to scalp stocks. I wanted to show you a trade here that I'm looking to potentially take on scalping the SPY, looking to see if it's going to hold and move up. You can see kind of a potential head and shoulders pattern here. I'm looking to see if price will stay above and break above that 314.67. Might do a scalp to see if it can get above 79. So I'm going to watch right here, see if price can get above that 314.65-ish area. And let's see, there we go. I just went and put my bought the ask. It hasn't filled yet. All right, there we go. It filled at 66. So I got in at 314.66, bought 200 shares. Now I want to see if it's going to go and break above that 314.79 area. So now it's moving up towards resistance at that 79 area. I'll keep my stop kind of small. If it goes against me, I'd probably leave it right around the 60-ish area right here. So now it's going and breaking up potentially high a day or pre-market around 314.85. Now I'm going to watch and see if price can get above that 85 area. Again, just looking to do a potential small scalp right here. So again, I might let it run a little bit. If it keeps going up, you'll see I'm going to watch for a potential reversal candle. If there is a reversal candle, I'll get out. Just want to show you how to do scalping here. So you'll see it's still continuing to move up a little bit. Possible reversal candle forming here. It's right near resistance at pre-market high. All right, it's continuing up at the moment. 315 area is going to be very important. A whole dollar amount right up in here for resistance. So I'm going to watch here. If it rejects at 315, I may decide to get out. I'm going to watch right here. We got another 2 more minutes or so. All right, so 315 right here. It's right near 315. It's continuing up. So I'm going to stay on that. Watch to see if it potentially reverses here. I might decide to just take my scalp, get out, look for reentry. Again, 315, very important resistance level. You can see the 5-minute candle is about to form right here, another 30 seconds or so. So right here, it's showing some shakiness at 315. And I'm going to get out right here. Just want to show you how to kind of scalp. Again, this is a video on scalping. I did get a good entry. I could stay in a little bit longer, but you can see there was some potential, just kind of some resistance at 315. I just want to show how scalping works. Again, this one can continue to run. Let's just let this 5-minute candle form, see how this plays out. But let's see if I can actually, it should show my trade here. Sometimes Thinkorswim takes a little bit to show how it works, or to show the trades. All right, so this one is still continuing up. Again, this is just on scalping, but just to kind of just review that, just to show how this works, you'll see I bought 200 shares of the SPY, and I got in, I think it was at, let's see here. I'm going to wait for, I'm going to let this populate. Thinkorswim lately has been taking some time to populate the show trades button. So again, normally I could stay in that longer, but I wanted to show you guys just this video on kind of what scalping looks like. Again, remember, scalping is you're taking, you know, small trades. You're looking to capitalize on small wins, right? So this is not a strategy of letting your winners run, right? So this is where I did have a good entry. I could have stayed in on this one. You'll see these are still continuous bullish candlesticks, but I was like, okay, you know, kind of a spinning top candlestick at 315. A lot of times you can take your profits, look for pullbacks before reentries. Again, market's still moving up. Again, I'm going to pause this video. I want to see, just to show you the exact entry and exit that I got in on, I think it was in the 60s, and I got out around 315. Actually, I can kind of just do the math on that right here. So 68, what is that? $68, 68.94 divided by 2. So $34.47 per 100 shares. So I think that was basically a 34-cent move. So I'd like for Thinkorswim to show the trade. So you can see right here, here's now right here. So you can see it moved up a little bit. Now it's potentially starting to reverse. This is a reversal candle right here. So you can see the 5-minute starting to potentially reverse down. Now it's pulling back, right? So again, I got in right around the 60s. I think it was the 60s. I'll watch and I'll wait and see if it shows the trades. Again, you can see I have the show trades button, but sometimes it takes a few minutes to populate. So as you can see, price is now kind of moving right back down. So I got out right in on this candle here, right around that 315 area. It went up another, another, what was it, 305 up to 327, another 27 cents, and then it came back down, reverse. Now it's pulling right back down. So here's where I would start to see, maybe I would look for another potential reentry if it kind of holds off that 9 EMA. You can see it's bouncing off the 9, the 13, and the 20 right now. So we'll see if this will form a flag or if this thing's just going to reverse and kind of dump back down. So again, it's kind of profiting on that move up, scalping kind of that short-term move up, watch for pullbacks, look for reentry, and again, do it again. You'll see again, this is, I bought 200 shares again of SPY. That's still a lot of capital, but I'm not holding it for very long. You see, I only held it for a couple minutes or so. So, 60 at 200, that's, $34 per 100 shares. So again, it's just, this is a way to kind of slowly grow your account. You may do this several times throughout the day. And then other times there's not great days to do scalping, so that's where, kind of just, it all depends on the day. So, sometimes I'm just showing you how to do it with SPY. You can do it with, small cap stocks, any penny stocks. You can do it with larger cap stocks. You can do it with, $10 to $25 stocks. You're looking to scalp those, 10, 15, 20 cent moves. Sometimes you can't get the scalp that you want. You might have to take a 5-cent gain. Or, again, a lot of times the trades will reverse, and that's where you'll keep your losses small. All right, I'm back. As you can see now, my show trades button is finally showing and populating on this trade. So I actually stopped the video. And now, of course, when I was going to potentially make a new video, then it popped up back again with my P&L or my entry and exit. You'll see I got in at 314.63, and then I got out at that 315-ish area. Again, remember, this is a scalping video. Could I have stayed in longer? Yes, but also too, right? You know, if I didn't get out on this candle, look, it actually reversed on the next candle really pretty kind of quickly right here. So it kind of went up, came right back down. So I would have gotten out probably basically less than I got out on my earlier entry. So again, with scalping, you're kind of just trying to profit on those short-term moves. So we'll see again right here, price is moving up, coming back down here, right here. So if there's another potential scalp, I may decide to get in again, maybe on a potential break above 315. We'll watch and see. I'm watching this 5-minute candle form. It's bouncing off support right now. So if there's another shot at doing a potential scalp, I may come back and show you another one. I'll watch and see, but I want to stop this video, save this so you can see where I got in, where I got out. Again, just kind of that short term kind of move up, that quick scalp, got out. Now looking to see again, maybe I'll take another trade if the pattern forms. All right, I'm back. I just missed where I was potentially going to get in right above the break of this candle right here. So now I'm watching right now. As I was starting this recording right here, I was going to get in at the break above that kind of that spinning top candle to see if it would go and make a break above high of day. So I'm watching right now. I missed that entry. So you'll see I got in earlier. Again, this stupid show trades button doesn't want to show, but that last video I just made was 66 level, which is right in here. And then I got out right around that spinning top candle, came right back down. Then it was moving up. I was watching for a break above this spinning top candle. I didn't get this entry right over here, so this would have been another potential scalp at the break above this small candle, getting out here. That would have been a tiny move up, but would have been, if I got that entry, I could have actually stayed in, because it's now the 9 EMA, the moving average lines are starting to separate and potentially move up right now. So I missed this entry here. I didn't like this little candle right here, and I wasn't quick enough. I didn't get in over here. So now it's kind of moving up, pulling back down. So now I'm going to watch and see, you know, is this going to be a head, left shoulder, head and shoulders failure? You can see also a possible double top, so this is a double top at the moment. So this could be a double top. It could fail. It could turn into a head and shoulders and fail, or this might start turning into an ascending triangle, go and break out above that 315.52.42 area. So I'm going to watch this right now so you can see it's kind of price actions trickered around a little bit at the moment. So it's not breaking that. I'm going to kind of move right there, that put some resistance right around that 315.42 area. So going to watch it. Now also too, this video that I'm making today, it's July 2nd. The market is closed tomorrow, I believe. I'm almost positive it's closed tomorrow for the 4th of July weekend. So this could be one of those funky days. This is where you, again, don't want to get too greedy. You know, take what you can get. You know, don't just assume. Watch these patterns. Watch, see if they form. If they don't go your way, again, in any trade, right? Don't get too greedy. You can always kick yourself, right, for selling too soon, but it's better to sell too soon than to sell too late, right? So, I mean, no profit or little profit is better than no profit or even a loss. So this is where, again, you got to look at the circumstances. The market's been crazy. It's during the middle of the whole coronavirus. There is a potential gap up. I believe it's right on the gap up on the daily, the base of the daily gap right at 315.79. So just because, again, that whole saying, all gaps must be filled, there is a gap down below in the 290s on the daily. So, you know, that's why you don't get in just thinking, oh, the price is just going to continue moving up today. It's definitely going to go up and fill that gap. Not necessarily, right? It could take a while. It could be days, weeks, months, or even years, right? So that's why it's important to kind of put everything together when you're trading. So at the moment, I'm watching, see, price is kind of moving back down to support. Again, I can see that double top could turn into a head and shoulders, or again, you can get a hammer right here. There might be a nice bull flag and it might go and break out. So I'm going to watch this and see if there's another potential trade, or I might just stay with this video and show you if there isn't, just show you why there isn't a continuation of a move up. So we'll stay tracking this, tracking the SPY. So we basically got a 5-minute candle forming right now in the next 45 seconds or so. And you can see, if this doesn't finish green, you can see a possible head and shoulders. Doesn't mean it's going to fail. We're going to watch right here. This may form a bullish hold right here and possible for a flag breakout. So we'll see right around that 315.20-ish area how this forms. Another 30 seconds or 20 seconds or so to this candle, so it could form a flag, right? Or again, it could be a fake out, move up, and then it could also fail. So you got to just be aware of these patterns. Again, remember the surroundings, the day, what's going on, and watch price action. And I'm going to watch this candle form, showing some weakness at the moment. The 9 and the 13 are pinching. I want to see if price can get above that 315.20-ish level. I might take a potential entry if it gets above 315.20, looking for a potential break of high of day. I'm just going to watch price action closely on this, see if it can get above that 315.20-ish area. Now, I'm buying the ask on these stocks because I do super tight bid-ask spreads on very high liquid stocks, whether it's a SPY or maybe stocks like FCX or American Airlines, stuff like that. American Airlines is a little bit more volatile, especially at the moment. But when I go in, a lot of times I'll just buy the ask because it's a penny bid-ask spread, right? So I don't mind if I'm paying a penny more. So I'll buy at the ask on super highly liquid, very, very tight bid-ask spread stocks. So I'm going to watch right here, see if price 315.20. I just got long 315.22. So now I'm looking to see if price will continue up and go to break high of day of 315.42 right around here. So I'm going to watch to see if price can get above, and then ideally 315.50, which is the a $0.50 amount. So I keep my losses very tight, right around that 315.20-ish area. That was my entry. So many times price will go up and it'll come back and retest, but I'll keep my losses really small around that 315.19-ish area if it doesn't go and break above where I want it to go, that 315 right here. It's right at important resistance, right? So we want to see price go and get above that 315.40s and then ideally 315.50. So now it's kind of moving up. It's going back, retesting the high of this candle. So now it might form a potential double top here. Going to watch this. So it's right at resistance. If it can't break above, I might decide to get out and just take a really tiny scalp or a potential small loss. Going to let this candle form for another 30 seconds or so. It's got a double top, so this could turn into a head and shoulders and fail back down. So I'm going to watch this one very carefully. There we go. Move up. There we go. We like to see that. Now it's going to break that 315.40s. Now it's moving up to 315 right at that 50 level. That's going to be very, very important. I might get out if it doesn't break that 315.50. Going to wait for the candle to form another 10 seconds. It's right below 315.50. And I might take a tiny little scalp and get out if it won't go above. There we go, right near it, 315. All right, I'm out. So 315.42. So again, just trying to show you scalps. It may continue up. Just want to show you right here. This is getting in at 315.22, out at 315.42. Just a 20-cent scalp. So again, kind of just showing you how to kind of slowly grow here. You'll see now I'm up $100 on the day. Again, just kind of small trades, right? So that first trade was about 34 cents. The second one was 20 cents. And you can see right now it's showing some weakness right below that 315.50-ish level, which is a $half amount. So let's let this candle play out, see what happens. At this point, again, you want to see it get above 315.50 area, which is right there. So we're going to watch this one, and you'll see another 4 seconds or so right there. Now you have a doji candle. This may form a flag and go and continue up. Got to watch and see. So normally I would probably stop this video, maybe look for another potential reentry, but I just want to kind of show you how this is working right here. Just small scalps. You see right here, 314.66 up to 315. Then I did a second trade, 315.22 out at 315.42. Remember, hindsight's 20/20, right? So, I took a little risk, selling maybe a little too soon here, but then I could have held here, and price is still holding right now, but it could fall, it could break out, right? So I took my profits because I was just scalping, knowing that the price could continue up, but it also could fall right back down because I was also aware of, again, possible double top, head and shoulders pattern, even though this could also be an ascending triangle. Again, just trying to scalp those small little moves. So you'll see on that last trade that I just took, I got in at that 315.22, got out right here before it actually completed this candle. So that was actually a good move because it traded sideways, and then look at this, a spinning top candle right back down. This is obviously going to probably shake you out. Again, this is a nasty looking candle. So again, but I could, right? So if I got in around that 315.22, I actually still would have been up here just a tiny bit, right? So because I got in a decent entry, I could have still been in here. But then, again, I took my profits. Looking over here, you had these couple spinning tops. They get very tricky trading these spinning tops. So price did go and move up, and it broke above to 315.70. Now it's coming back down. So this is where the risk kind of comes in, right? So I could have stayed in potentially over here, if I wanted to. And got in potentially a little bit more, but I took my profits. Now I'm looking for entry, and now it's trading around, going a little bit nuts, right? So I don't know, obviously, when this happens over here, we don't know that it's going to continue up in the future. Got to watch and see. I'm not a huge fan of spinning top candles and gravestone doji candles. I don't like these types of candles. I like clean kind of bull flag or hammers, bull flags, tiny little candles off pullbacks to the 9 EMA, bouncing off moving average lines. And you can see right now the moving average lines are trading sideways right now. So if you're bullish, you'd like to see it get above here and get a nice flag and break out, which it might. It might be forming a potential hammer here. Got to watch and see. But again, just because I got to watch these candles form, it could go the other way, right? So just because you think, oh, this is going to go up towards that gap, well, it could also reverse and fall right back down. So those were two decent scalps that I made. Again, could have stayed in potentially a little bit longer, but I'm not a fan of dealing with these spinning top kind of candles. So now I'm going to kind of watch here this 315.50-ish level. That's a very important kind of $half amount. You can see it was kind of right here. You can see that ascending triangle. You had that little freight breakout, moved up a little bit, came back down. Now I got to watch and see what's going to happen here. Again, this is all happening below a gap on the daily. So you'll see when I kind of zoom in here, there is a daily gap right over here. So price is moving towards that daily gap. So that's what I'm watching. Again, price might go up, slam it, and fail, or it might go up and go up to potentially complete the gap. Not sure. Going to watch and see. So at the moment, price is kind of showing some weakness and potentially starting to fail. So we'll watch this and see right here. Again, kind of that doji candle right here. Again, price is a bit further away from that 9 EMA, so price might want to come back and touch right in this area, or again, it might want to come down to potentially pre-market high right here of that 314.75 down here, or VWAP. So I got to watch it and see. All right, I'm back here watching to see there's a 5-minute candle completed. Want to see if price will break above that 315.50-ish area. You can see kind of right in that 315.50 356 area as well. So you got some resistance right in there. So I'm going to watch this one kind of closely. See if you can see price kind of held right here. That 9 EMA kind of creeped up a little bit. Now it's coming back down. So we're going to watch right here. This may turn into a head, left shoulder, right shoulder. This might be a head and shoulder. So we'll watch and see if this neckline holds or if it fails back down. So if it fails back down, we could watch that 9 EMA on a 5-minute as support, because this may turn into a possible bull flag. So you got to put this all together, right? When you see these patterns, you can see head and shoulders, but then a 5-minute might turn into a bull flag if it holds that 9 EMA, right? So a lot of times price will go up, then it kind of pulls back where it may continue to move up, or where it just has a quick move up in the morning and then fails down for a bit throughout the day. So these moving average lines, you can see they're extremely bullish at the moment. Doesn't mean it'll stay that way. That's where you want to see price action. If you're bullish, you want to see it hold these moving average lines, hold support, and then have them push price upwards. All right, so back here to show you kind of how things kind of completed. So you'll see that last trade again, I got out right over in here. So I got in at 315.22, out at 315.42. Those kind of spinning tops went up a little bit. And then I was saying, watch out for this possible head and shoulders. I think the last part of the video I was showing you is in here to see if it was going to move up. It got a little bit of a move up, came right back down. Actually, it was this candle right here that I was looking right here to see if it'll go back up. You'll see it went kind of just tiny bit, moved back, didn't go and break above. And then I was saying, watch out for that head and shoulders. And I said, watch to see if it will go up and break above or if you'll get a neckline failure. And what happened? There was a neckline failure, right back down to VWAP. I was saying watch that 9 EMA, and so price went up. You had these doji reversal candles that were a warning, came right back down, right off VWAP, off that 20 EMA. So now you got to bounce off here. So a lot of people will take reversals, bounces off support for reversals for a move back up. I personally like them, just kind of like I'm a bull flag kind of guy. Again, everybody's their own kind of style of trader, but a lot of people will watch price fall, hit a reversal off support for a potential move back up. This is another way to scalp, hit a small reversal off support lines and then use those moving average lines as resistance. So, for instance, if you took a trade on the break above this small little reversal candle right here, let's say you got in at that 314.77-ish area. Now price is nearing that 315 level at resistance. This may show a reversal. So this is another way to scalp, kind of getting in down here. And then as you start to see a potential reversal candle and near resistance level, again, that 315, very important resistance, this is where you might decide to say, okay, I might take my profits here. Or you see a possible reversal candle at resistance. Could price still continue up? Absolutely. But again, if you're looking to scalp that 314.77 up to 315, that's a, what is that, 20 something cent move up to 30 cent move. That's another way to scalp. So again, just kind of showing you this here. I didn't take a trade on this one, but this is another way if you look for those little reversals back up to the moving average lines. It's another way to do scalping as well. I personally like doing bull flag breakouts. A lot of people like reversals, and other people do shorting as well. You could do short scalps at resistance levels. If you have a broker that allows you good short availability, you can short back down to the moving average lines or support levels as well. I want to show you a potential trade I'm looking to take on TME here. See if price can clear that $15 area. You see a possible kind of ascending triangle being formed for a potential scalp. See if you can get above the moving average there. Ryan's right on that 5-minute, right around that $15 level. Want to see if buyers will start to come in right around 15.01. So I'd like to see them catch up. If so, I might take an entry above 15 bucks. You can see some resistance right above, right around that 15.09 up to 15.20 area. So I'm watching to see if the buyers will come in around that 15.01-ish area. which is again resistance right at that 1501, which is or right above this. What is that there? That's the 50 SMA on a 5-minute. So we have another 2 minutes for this candle to close. So I'm going to watch it right at $15. Buyers are coming in. Like to see 1501. Not yet. Still 15 bucks. Right at resistance. I'm going to let this candle form another minute, 10 seconds or so for the 5-minute candle to complete. So I'm going to watch this one right here so you can see it's right at that 50 SMA. It's touching above the 5-minute candle, but it's kind of pushing back right here. It's a little bit overextended on the 1 minute. So I'm going to let this 5-minute candle complete and then see if price can get above 15 and see if buyers will come in at 1501 here. Right there, another 40 seconds or so. Looking for buyers to come in at that 1501. You see kind of that possible reversal spinning top candle there. So again, want to see price hold. Many a times a 5-minute candle will form and then it'll kind of touch back down, give back part of the candle before it continues up. Or if it doesn't do that many times, it'll just go and it'll give it all back, you know, fall right back down. So we're going to watch right here, this 1501-ish area, another 12 seconds or so on the candle. Again, looking to do a possible scalp up to that kind of that 1510 to 20 area. We'll see if price can break resistance. All right, here we go. Looking for 1501. There we go. I just went long. 1501, and now you can see buyers coming in. You can see some resistance right at 15 kind of 11 and 1520-ish area, and then 1525. So we're looking at pre-market resistance areas right there between 15 kind of 12 to 25 area. So I went long at 1501. Price is at 1505 now. Looking at resistance right around that 1510 or 11. If price can't break that 1511 or so, I might take profits, get out, maybe look for reentry. Again, just trying to show you how to make some quick scalps. Again, I'm doing this on, you know, not a large cap. It's a medium kind of, you know, higher float stock, you know, $15 stock. But this is the same strategy you would do on penny stocks. Again, just remember float is you know, very important. So the lower the float, the more the volatility. This is kind of a higher float stock, which is, you know, less pumping or dumping typically. So you'll see my entry was basically at the break above this ascending kind of triangle or flat top area here. I would use $15 as my stop if price closed below that. I keep typically a very, very tight stop level. I won't let it fall that $15 level. You'll see it's I won't let it fall below 15. All right, price, there we go. Got a new high forming on a 1 minute, which is great. So we can see that 1510-ish or so level resistance. This candle is going to complete in 2 seconds. Here we go, watching up here. So we have a new high formed up there. I got in at 1501, some resistance right at that 1510, 11 area. So I want to see it clear that level. If not, I might get out. Then after, if it clears 1510, there's some resistance. You could probably even use this level here, 1515 as well. So 1515 to 1520-ish area. There we go. So I'm watching. Once it hits resistance, I might get out. So again, this is just more of a scalp. You see kind of up here already, I'm up about 10, 12 cents or so. So we're looking for a potential sign of reversal. Again, it's hitting some resistance right around that 1515. We have another 14 seconds or so on this candle. We want to see new highs continue to be formed. Once I get an equal high or a lower high, I might just get out. Again, there we go. Some resistance at right there at 1515. Next up, we'll look right here, that 1520 level. So far, it's still very bullish, but it might be starting to show some potential reversal. We'll have to watch and see if there's a spinning top or a doji candle there. If so, if the next candle can't break above, I might decide to get out. Another 30 seconds or so left on this candle, still moving up. Now it's moving up to that 1520 resistance, and then we have 1525, which is pre-market high. So we'll see if it can go and break above pre-market high. It's still very bullish at the moment. This is a nice one. I was looking to show just a small scalp, but this one may run if this can break above 1525. All right, it's hitting some resistance right at that 1525. Now it's going above 1527. Gonna watch and see on this one. Let's see, another minute or so left to this candle. So here we go. Watch here. This is a very important close right here for the 5 minute. Another 45 seconds or so. So you want to see it hold that 1525 level. So if it can't break above this 1527 or so, I might decide to get out after this 5 minute candle, but it's still very bullish at the moment. So again, pre-market high, that 1525 level, very, very important support level. So price is breaking pre-market high. Many times in the next 5 minute, when the next 5 minute candle forms, it'll come back down and retest it. We'll have to watch and see. But this is very bullish move at the moment. Another 5 seconds or so. Possible reversal setting up right here. We're going to watch this next candle. I want to see it break that 1529 level. I'm just going to show you here. I'm going to take my profits and get out. So again, I was just kind of trying to show you a scalp on this. Price can still go up and break, which it is at the moment, but I just want to show you kind of this move up where, again, you can kind of scalp it up. I was in at 1501, out at 1526 or so, and you can still see it's still moving up. I saw, again, a little bit of a spinning top candle. I just want to show you, again, not to get too greedy here. Again, still moving up, but a lot of times, many times it'll go back up, come right back down as well. But that was a nice move up. What was that? So $247, just scalped, you know, what was that? Almost 25 cents, just doing 1,000 shares, right? So you see prices still going up. Again, this is a video on scalping, not going and staying in for a while. That's a different strategy, right? So this is technically not a reversal. You know, it's showing some signs of indecision with the spinning top. But again, I could stay in. I got an earlier entry. I could still ride up and stay in this trade. But again, this is just, you know, hindsight's 20/20 on many times, you know, when you're trading. Again, there's so many different styles of trading. You could use the ride the 9 strategy, watching for a close below the 9. But many times you might sell too soon. It goes up and then you might get a hard reversal back down. So again, that's trading, but, you know, that was a nice ascending triangle breakout for a nice, you know, almost 25-cent scalp. I did it on a kind of a, you know, $15 stock. You can do this on penny stocks, large cap stocks, whatever your trading style is. Just realize that the volatility on a penny stock, you know, you might not get to stay in this long on a penny stock that's a low floater because typically they pump and dump a lot quicker. So you might not be able to ride in for a few minutes like I did on this trade. You know, you might have to get in, get out a lot quicker. So the higher the float, the more typically you can stay, potentially stay in the trade a little bit longer. So you'll see here is kind of a reversal candle right up here, right below that 1538. And we'll have to see right here now, you know, lower highs being formed. This may form a bull flag. I use that 9 EMA as a guide to see if it'll catch up. So this may form a bull flag. If so, I might look for another entry for a bull flag breakout. But that's how you just kind of scalp right here, you know, 1501 right up to that 1526, 25-cent move. That was a nice scalp to start the day. All right, so you'll see on that last trade that I got in at 1501, out at that, sold the bid at 1526. So I actually got a decent exit because you'll see that next candle came up, formed a reversal candle, and then lower highs formed all the way down until you saw this hammer right off that 20 EMA on a 1 minute. Now, it might be potentially moving up here. We're going to watch this 5 minute candle right here. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on this. I may look again to take another potential, maybe quick scalp back up towards high a day, but I'm also going to be very aware that this might be a head and left shoulder, or possible head and shoulders pattern. So I'd like to see price clear that 1529 area. or that 15 kind of 30-ish or so, with that kind of that high a day at 1538. So it might be another potential trade if it continues up. So I'm going to watch and see if this 9 EMA will catch up, move price above that 1530-ish area with 1538 resistance, high a day. So you can see at the moment a new 5-minute candle's forming. It's struggling right around that 1527, so it might turn into a head, left shoulder, right shoulder, head and shoulders. But we got to watch and see. Again, if price can break above 1530, I might go long again using high a day resistance at 1538, and I would use a close stop down here on that 1526.27. So I'm going to watch here and see if this 9 EMA can catch up and push price above that 1530-ish level. All right, here we go, looking right at that 15, right at resistance, right around that 1529. Want to see if price can clear that 1530. Another 10 seconds left to this candle. If so, I might go long at 1530. 2 seconds left. Let's see if buyers will come in right around that 1529.30 level. Starting to... Here we go. I just went long. Buyers coming in at 1532 now. So now we're going to use high a day resistance at 1538. I'd use my stop probably around that 1530 or so, 1530 or so level. I keep very tight stops. So again, it broke that left shoulder area, which we like to see. Now we want to see if it can go and clear above that high a day at 1538 level. If it starts to reject at 1538, then I will consider getting out again. So I kind of had a nice trade to start the day. If this one kind of goes against me, I might take a small profit, get out, keep my losses tight. But again, if it can break that 1538 or so, then we want to use that as a really important support level. So now it's getting nearer to resistance. We have a minute left for this 5-minute candle to form. So again, this 5-minute candle is going to form. We're going to see if it can go hold up near that 1538, and then we'd like to see price break above that 1538 level. Have about another 30 seconds or so left to this candle. So you'll see it showing a little tiny gap up, a little bit of hesitation here. So we need to see price break above that 1538 level, or else I will get out. Another 10 seconds or so left to this 1-minute candle. If it doesn't break above, this can form a double top and then fail. But we'll watch this next 1-minute candle. Very important to see if it can go and get above that 1538 level. Here we go, right at resistance. Very important candle right here. Want to see it get above 1538 and hold. So at this point, again, if it doesn't break above 1538 and hold, then you have a potential double top failure back down. If it can hold 1538, that's a good sign. I'll use 1538 as a very important stop level. This is good. We like to see this. This is nice momentum here. But again, if I start to see a reversal candle maybe around that 1550-ish level, I might consider getting out, taking a quick scalp again with resistance at 1550. Like to see this level. Again, this is really bullish. Don't be surprised if it hits some resistance right around that 1550 level. All right, so now you have some right here. It needs to get right above. Now it's breaking a new high. Now it's hitting some resistance right around that 1550 level. And I'm out. So you'll see it's hit some resistance right around that 1550 level. So I got in at 1529, out at 1543. So that was about a 13-cent scalp or so. Again, you know, it's hitting some resistance right around that 1550. It can still go up. This might form a, a bullish, doji or a spinning top, and it can still go up. But again, not trying to get too greedy. I got in right over here at that 1529, right just below that 1550-ish level. Let's let this candle complete in another 2 seconds. There we go. So again, that's a kind of a dark cloudish cover pattern coming right back down. I could use, I could have used 1538 as my stop, but I again just kind of took, this is just a video, just want to show you again scalping. So when you're scalping, I'm just buying 1,000 share blocks right here in my IRA, kind of scalping up, some higher float stocks. Again, you can do it on lower float stocks too. You just got to be a lot quicker. But that was another just nice move up, and you'll see kind of reversal right back down to high a day of that 1538. So that was 2 trades. I just bought 2,000 share blocks and made 382 bucks. That's pretty nice. Nice move. You have a nice, was that 24-cent scalp and also a 13 or 14-cent scalp. And that's just, kind of scalping these kind of bull flag breakouts or ascending triangle breakouts. Once you see reversals near resistance, consider taking your profits, looking for entry. All right, so I want to show you a potential reversal trade. I might be looking to get in on FCX. You'll see price moved up to high a day. Now you have a reversal back down. This red line here at that 1210 is the 20 EMA on a 5-minute, and it's the 100 SMA on a 1-minute. So I might look to take a potential scalp if there's a reversal on here using moving average lines and then 1230-ish or so resistance. So we'll see if there's a potential hammer here and price can get above VWAP. So I might look to see once this price closes, see if price can hold, give a nice hammer here. Might take an entry long above that 12, 15, 16 area using moving average lines and 12, 27-ish or so as resistance. So I'm going to watch for this candle to form right here. I would like to see it more of a hammer, not like this one, but we'll have to see if price can get above that 12, 17, 18 level right there. I got in at 12, 17. It just poked up a little bit there. There we go. I'd like to see buyers coming in 12, 18. So at this point, I'll keep a very, very tight stop on this. I just want to show you how to do a potential reversal scalp back up towards those moving average lines. If price can't hold that 1217 or so level and create a new high above the moving average lines, then I'll get out. But you'll see too, this blue line here on the 5-minute is the 9 EMA. So this may be doing a reversal off moving average lines back up. So we'll see, it's kind of hitting some, this is again, it's breaking above that 1217-ish level. So we'll watch and see if, how price reacts to the moving average lines up here and then that 1227 level. So this is common. Price will go up, many times give back half or part of the candle and before it either continues up or before it ends up failing. So I'll use, again, a real tight stop level. I entered above that 1217, so I'll probably use this 1216, anywhere close below this 1215-ish or so as a stop level. So we're seeing a potential hold on, again, you'll see kind of this right over here. There was angular support, one out to the future. You'll see right here on the 1-minute right here, it's kind of bouncing right off of it, right? So you see angular support kind of moving out over here. It's bouncing off of it. It's got these moving average lines resistance, but we'll have to watch and see. Again, there's 2 more minutes for this 5-minute candle to form. So it may form a potential bullish Harami reversal. We'll have to watch and see. But many times you'll get a bounce, it'll move back up to resistance before it rejects. So this kind of this 1226, 1227 area is very important resistance level. Now I kind of draw my trend line like this right here. So I'm keeping it very tight, my losses on this one. Or again, it's getting nearer to resistance. I got it at 1216. I'm up a little bit. I have 2 decent trades, scalps on the day, which I'll recap, and I actually just recorded for this video I'm making on scalping. So I had 2 successful trades. I don't want to give back those gains, so I'm going to watch this one very closely here. We like to see that right above that 1223 level. So now we got to watch and see this kind of this 1226, 1227 resistance level with about a minute left for this 5-minute candle to form, getting right near to resistance. So we're going to watch this really carefully because I want price to get out of that 1226 level. If not, I might take my profits and get out. So we're going to watch this 1-minute candle form, which will form this 5-minute. And I want to see price break above that 26 level. And you can see angular support here. So support's on my side. We have some bullish strength here at the moment, which is nice. We have 30 seconds left. I'm also going to use that 1230-ish or so right in here as resistance. If it breaks out, I want to see it get above 1230. So you can see kind of this kind of 1230, 1233, and then high of day 1238. So we have another 8 seconds left or so on this 5-minute candle, right at resistance. I might get out on this next one. Right there. I'm out. So I just took a scalp from 1216 up to 1223. You can see it's kind of a shooting star candle right here. Again, many times price will give back a little bit before it goes up. Again, this is a scalping video. I could stay in on this trade technically because I had a good entry, but you'll see it kind of just moved up. I was in it for a few minutes. You had that kind of that shooting star candle. Again, this one could still go up, but that was another scalp. So 1216 out at 1223. Off a nice reversal, right? So now this is a reversal trade. Price falls down to those moving average lines, kind of use that tight trend line here. Again, this may form a hammer and continue up. Got to watch and see. We'll give it another 6 seconds or so, see what this candle does. It's showing some weakness at the moment. So you'll see price had that shooting star at angular resistance, and it showed a little weakness at the start, so I just got out. All right. So far, that's a good move, right? This could turn into a bull flag, and I could look for another potential reentry, right? So again, it's giving back part of that 5-minute candle on the next candle. That's very common. So right here, I'd reset my drawings here and watch and see. Okay, this one may possible form another bull flag. If so, and there's a hammer here, maybe I'll take another entry on a bull flag breakout. So we'll watch that one closely. But you'll see that was a scalp of about 6 cents or so, right? So that last trade I just showed on TME, you'll see there was 2 trades on that. I think there was a 24 cent or 13, 14 cent. And then that was just a 6 cent scalp, right? Kind of just a reversal, kind of a move up. Took a little bit of profits. I'll look for a possible reentry if there's a hammer that forms down here and holds above that 9 EMA on a 5-minute. So as you can see, price again, here is angular resistance coming down, right? So you see the lower highs still being formed on a 1-minute right here. Got to watch and see. Again, this may form a bull flag. If it can break above 1224.25 level, I might take a reentry if it breaks above. But if not, again, it's still hitting resistance and kind of failing right down to kind of the support level, that previous angular support right over here. So we're going to watch right here, see if price can get above 1224.25 level. If not, you can look at that 50 SMA on a 1-minute down here as support, and then also VWAP down here. So give this another 30 seconds or so. I would look to go potentially long if there's a bullish hold, like a hammer or a bullish kind of hold candle right over in here for a break above that 1224.25 level. If not, again, remember, it's still hitting resistance and lower highs are forming on a 1-minute. And we have another 1 minute left for this 5-minute candle to complete. So again, that's very common for a 5-minute candle to move up, give back, half or part of that previous candle before it continues up. Or again, it may fail and continue falling down. And so you see, now it's falling right back down to that 50 SMA. It's still failing right now down to those green dots, which is VWAP. So you'll see I kind of extended angular support now down over here. So it broke the trend line right here. It couldn't hold right here. It failed that trend line on a 1 minute. Now it's coming back down. So now you have angular support down over in here. So we'll see if it holds. So you'll see angular resistance pushing price down, angular support down here. It could still go up, but right now it's still showing some weakness. So now you want to see price continue up and get above that 1224-ish or so level. So you'll see it's getting a bounce right off that 9 EMA on a 5 minute again. So we'll see if this can move up to maybe that 1223-ish level and another candlestick or so. Then I might consider going long. If not, you'll see it's still hitting resistance. And, again, you want to see price get above resistance levels. All right, now we have a possible bullish hold here. We'll have to watch and see this next candle. Right here, you can see a bullish candle hold right off of that 50 SMA on a 1 minute. Still right around that 9 EMA on a 5 minute. So that's a decent sign. This may turn into a possible flag. We'll watch and see. But now we want to see price clear that 1224, 1225-ish level. So we'll see if we get a bullish hold here and if buyers can come in above that 1224.25 level. Another 10 seconds left or so to this candle. And you can see this level right here is resistance out into the future, that 1224. So right here, we'd like to see 1224.25 level. Buyers come in right here. I might consider taking a position if it gets buyers at 1225. Hitting resistance right here at that 1224. Some buyers may be coming at 1225. I'll wait for this 1 minute candle to form. You'll see a lot of times it goes right up, smacks resistance, right? You see the wall of sellers coming in right here. You can see I think there was a couple tiny orders of 1225 and then a wall of sellers coming in. So that's where you want to be careful getting faked out and let these candles form. So you'll see right here, now we'll let this 1 minute candle form. Right now you have kind of a shooting star candle at resistance. So I'm not a fan of that. So again, now price kind of moved back down here. We have another 2 minutes left to this candle. So we'll see if it holds. And I want to see if price can go and break out above that 1225. So you can see that shooting star candle pushes right back down. Now it's testing support. So we'll watch and see if there's a hammer or so that can form and see, watching over here on this 5 minute candle, see if it can go and continue up. So it may form a flag, but you could also see a possible head, left shoulder, maybe right shoulder. This can turn into a head and shoulders as well. Also kind of a symmetrical triangle. So we got to watch and see how this one plays out. Give it another minute or so to form. It's moving right back up to that 1225 level. I'm going to let the 5 minute candle form. I'm not going to just get in on this one right now. I want to see a 5 minute close. And there we go. So it's poking up a little bit, but that's okay. Right there. So that's what happens. A lot of times it goes up and then it'll come back down again. I want to see a 5 minute candle close to see the direction on what it's going to take. You can see possible crossovers here on a 1 minute forming. So you like to see some separation. So if we get a 5 minute bullish hold and we can see price stay above those moving average lines, now here's somewhere I might consider taking an entry on this if it can get above that kind of that 12, 26, 27 level with a bullish 5 minute confirmation hold. You can see it's right still at that resistance level right here, that 12, 26, 27. With about 14 seconds left of this candle, like I said, I may risk on this if it can go above 1227 with 10 seconds left. I had 3 decent trades today, so if this one goes and it's a false breakout, I'll cut my losses small, but if it continues up, I will let it run. Here we go. So there's a bullish hold right here. It comes right back down to the 9 EMA on a 5 minute. Right there, hitting resistance, right? So that's good. That's why I didn't let it fake me out. So now I'm going to remove that angular resistance. I'm going to kind of move You can see angular resistance from there straight out to the future was where price hit out over here. And at this point, I'm not liking this pattern formation right now. So that's where you can see there was a couple little tricks right out over in here. You know, if you got into reversal, this 1221 here, maybe got a 1225. That's kind of a smaller scalp. It was not the greatest. But we can watch this one right here. Now, as you can see, now this may be forming a potential hammer, right? So a lot of times that's why it's important to let these candles close. Got to watch them form completely. I'm going to remove this resistance, this line right out over here. And as you can see, so support is holding right now. And want us watch and see if there's a bullish kind of hammer formation forming on this 5 minute. And watch and see. This could be a 1 minute bull flag formation. So I'll pause this, watch and see if there's a formation and a bull flag. See if price can clear that 1225-ish level. Moving average lines are trading sideways on a 1 minute, but this may be setting up. It's bouncing off the 9 EMA. So you'll see kind of price goes up, gives back part of that candle. Let's watch here. This is what I like to see right here. Give me a bullish hold right here off 1226.27. If this can form, I may go long on the next candle if it can get above kind of that 1226.27 level. This next candle here, right back down. All right, this 1 minute candle is about to complete. Gonna watch and see if price can get to that 1226.27 level. There we go. I just went long, 1226. So you can see it had to bounce off that 9 EMA. Now it needs to clear that 1227 level. Very important level. Resistance back over in here. Kind of a flat top-ish level right in here. So we'll see right around that 1226.27. Like to see that. So you'll see price came down, got in the break above that 1 minute hammer. Now we'll use that 1226 level basically as a stop level. Now we're using high of day or anywhere from 1223 to 1233 up to 38 as resistance. So I'll keep this really tight. Again, we're just doing scalps here. So I got in at 1226. I'll leave my stop loss is very tight. My stop loss tight around that 1226. If it can't break these 1233 to 38 level, then I may consider getting out. Again, maybe a quick scalp. Right there, you see some resistance right around that 1230-ish level. Another 1 minute or so for this candle to complete. So it's hitting resistance at the moment. Another 40 seconds or so left for this candle completion. Right at that 1230 resistance level. And you can see 1233 to 38 resistance. Another 20 seconds left for this 1 minute candle. Showing a little bit of shakiness right now. Well, there we go. So if this forms a doji or a spinning top and it can't break above 1233 or so, I'll get out, take a tiny little gain, watch and see. Next 1 minute candle. So it's giving back part of it right here at that 1230. Going to watch this 1 minute candle closely. I want to see it hold that 1230-ish level. If it fails 1230 and closes below, then I'll get out. But you'll see price action on the 1 minute or these moving average lines are starting to separate, which is a good sign. It's a little bit further away from that 9 EMA, which is back down just above my entry. So we'll watch and see, give it another 30 seconds or so left to this candle. And it's giving it back right now. So we'll watch and see. I might just take a tiny little gain on this. Watch this candle form on 15 seconds left. Right at that 1230 level. And you can see that 1233 next level resistance. There we go. So a new high is forming. Still have these dojis. I'm going to get out on this one. So you'll see there was a kind of a spinning top, another doji hitting resistance. So kind of a doji possible reversal down. So I just took a tiny little profit on that one. I'm not sure even where I got out. Let's see, it was in at 12.26, out at 12.29. Little 3-cent move, because you'll see again at resistance there was kind of these spinning tops and dojis. So I was like, I'll just take a little bit of profit on that. Don't want to give back. Showing a little bit of weakness, a little bit after 10:30 or so. So as you can see, that one was 2 smaller little scalps on FCX, nothing big. 89 bucks on 2 $1,000 trades. But as you see, there was 4 scalp trades for, $471. So you'll see I bought 1,000 share blocks. So that was a little bit over 10 cents a trade. Not bad. You know what I mean? You'll take that all day long on kind of some higher kind of float stocks that are moving up. Let's let this candle form. You can see here again near resistance. This could still continue up, but right now 12.33 resistance, then 12.38. So this one is continuing to move up. I sold a little bit too soon at this doji candle. That's totally fine. Again, that happens all the time in trading, right? So it's better to sell too soon than too late. So hopefully this video helped you on scalping stock. Just showed you several different ways to do them. So you'll see again, I showed you guys, trading SPY earlier. I showed you on trading, TME today and FCX. Again, you can do lower float stocks, so lower float penny stocks. You just, again, typically won't be able to be in the trade as long because they, pump and dump a lot quicker. But with the higher float stocks, you can typically stay in the trade quite a bit longer, or at times longer. Instead of several seconds or less than a minute, you might be able to stay in the trade for several minutes. As you can see, as I'm still kind of talking to you, this one's moving up, right? So I sold too soon, but whatever, that's fine. So again, with this style, I'm showing you kind of some bull flag breakouts, ascending triangle breakouts, showed you a little bit of a reversal setup, and you just kind of tailor this to your trading style. If you need more help scalping or with trading in general, make sure you head over to our website at bullishbears.com and take our free courses. Also, if you're not a member of our community yet, give our trade room a try. You'll see that we teach scalping, day trading, futures, options, the whole gamut in our community. We are basically a one-stop shop for trading. So come and check us out at bullishbears.com. And if you like this video, we would greatly appreciate it if you like it and share it on social media. So hopefully this video helped you, and we'll see you in our community. Enjoy.